Hello, America, and welcome to Socialist Spotlight Day. We're all a tingle, and we have a new sponsor. Yes, who would sponsor this? The fine makers of Tears of Rage.
Life is pain.
I hurt.
Suffering is national.
Tens of millions of Americans are hurting right now.
Memories are fleeting.
Your silence and your amnesia is complicity.
Statistics are complicated.
I don't know if 73% of your time is spent on white supremacist hate groups.
Words are hard.
For you not to feel that pain, hurt, and that pain.
For those tender moments when an overly eager senator tries to mansplain simple concepts to the Secretary of Homeland Security.
The fact pattern is clear of the threats in this country.
You need the new cologne, Tears of Rage.
Tears of rage.
Righteous condescension you can smell and feel. Available now in the cologne aisle of select New Jersey Kroger markets.
That's unacceptable to me.
Caution, Tears of Rage may cause extreme pandering and may lead to acute levels of embarrassment when you watch videos of your pathetic performance. Tears of Rage should not be used in conjunction with a future presidential campaign.
Yes, he actually said Tears of Rage. But he said a lot of things. He's also said this.
This is about the closest I'll probably ever have in my life to an I am Spartacus moment.
I am Spartacus. Not so much. But this is how Cory Booker operates, always playing to the cameras, looking for his next great Spartacus moment. Spartacus. Just looking for anything to go viral, to help him climb the power ladder. Jon Stewart once introduced Booker as, quote, the superhero mayor of Newark. So if Booker was a superhero, he'd be like the incredible Mr. Stuntman. Earlier this year, the Washington Post called Booker, quote, perhaps the first true social media influencer in politics. Oh. And that's saying something, because all politicians are self-promoters, but Cory Booker is the Don King of self-promotion. In 1998, almost as soon as he was elected to his first position on the Newark City Council, as a 29-year-old, he went on a 10-day hunger strike. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. And he didn't even have a cape. He slept outdoors in a tent to draw attention to draw attention to drug dealing, I think it was. He has now 4 million Twitter followers, and Stuntman stayed busy while he was the mayor of Newark. He lived on food stamps for a week. He helped shovel an elderly man's driveway. He rescued a freezing dog. In one of his most viral stunts, he responded to a Newark mother who said on Twitter, she's snowed in. Snowed in and I've run out of diapers. What are we going to do? I just wish there was a stuntman somewhere that could help me. Stuntman has arrived at her doorstep with arms full of Pampers. I am here, maiden in distress. And a star was born. Ooh. He first ran for mayor of Newark in 2002, but he lost to the longtime incumbent. Naturally, the whole campaign was captured on an Oscar-nominated documentary titled Street Fight. 4 years later, he ran for mayor again and won. Newark would finally be rescued by Stuntman. Or would they? In 2014, shortly after he became U.S. Senator, Booker told The Atlantic, I just want to deal with facts. That's what I want to do. If I could just deal with facts, in God we trust. I'm a man of faith. But everyone else better bring me data. In that case, here's the data on Cory Booker's time as mayor of Newark. One of his first acts as mayor was passing an 8.3% increase in property taxes. You know, that's what people elect people to do. You know what I mean? Oh, and a new tax on rental cars. During his last 3 years as mayor, taxes rose 20% for people who still lived in in Newark. And due to budget shortfalls, he cut 1,100 workers from the city payroll, including 160 policemen, which was only about 15% of Newark's police force. But they don't have any crime in Newark. The schools remained under state control. The city's finances were such a mess that it couldn't borrow money to fix the water system. And yes, new businesses came to town thanks to Booker's schmoozing ability. But during his last full year as mayor, the outer wards of the city had a curfew because of shootings and drug dealing. Those were the days. The share of Newark citizens living below the poverty line rose while he was mayor, maxing out at 36% in 2011. Currently, the poverty rate in Newark still hovers around 30%, which is double the nationwide poverty rate. When Booker left near the end of his second term as mayor to become a U.S. senator, he left behind a $93 million deficit. And I just want to say, thank you, New Jersey, for sending him to Washington.